So showed you guys my AR pistol. Now I'm going to show you the actual pistols I use for my classes I normally teach, or I'm using to show my other instructors. So every time I'm not instructing or going outside or anything, I always use appendix holsters. All these are LAS. They take good care of me over there. The first one, so there's a little bit different philosophies why I have 3 different pistols up here. So we do help a lot of law enforcement, military still train. So I went with one that had iron sight, one that has a red dot, and then just a regular appendix carry, just to teach everyone on their get closer to what they're going to do every day as far as what they carry, how they carry, where, all that good stuff. So the first one is going to be the Canik Combat. Went with the gold saline upgrades, all that good stuff. Use a red dot for holosun, just because, like I said, law enforcement now is getting cleared to start using red dots. So I needed to be able to show different platforms to make the training better, to keep adapting the training and not stick to the old school ways where if you could shoot a gun, you could shoot a gun. You want to be able to at least train with what your guys have. So that's the Canik. This one used to be, I make jokes about it, used to be a Glock Gen 3 with all the different stuff I've done to it. It's pretty much not anymore as far as the mag weld, the mag release, my slides cut, my barrels cut. I did put, the orange front sight and the night sights, but weirdly enough, when I started shooting, it charged this out anyway, so it's good training as far as just point and shoot, point aim, point impact. But that's my iron sight gun. I also adjusted the slide release with the CAG work up there. So those 2 are the 2 guns that I use running from the belts. The GBRS belt is what I use as far as when I run the Canik. It's got the Haley pouches, all that good stuff. I like what they did with their belt as far as the 3-belt system. So whenever I'm not training, I can take it off and just throw that sheath on. The Glock, I actually bought the Ronin Shudo just because it was a little bit more rigid than the other ones. The G-code attachments, the Terran base plates, all that good stuff. But that's my 2 different platforms as far as when I train from a belt. Now, when I'm showing students appendix, carry, and all that good stuff when I'm training, I can show them with the Canik and Glock 19 just to prove to them, because a lot of people say, those guns are too big to conceal. I say stop shopping in the small medium section. Get shirts that fit. Like that one, Jackson? But when we go here, is what we're going to do is I show them on the 43X. So as far as this has been probably more used than these other 2, just as far as everyone's been looking how to conceal, especially with what's been going on the past year, what's going on in the news, the current climate with everyone being kind of on edge. What I do tell people is don't get stuck thinking you have to sacrifice less rounds going from a larger gun to a smaller gun. The 43X I basically made into a 20 round capacity gun as far as with the shield arms and the base plates, but it's all dependent on your clothes, where you're going, your training, all that good stuff. But these 3 things are the only pistols I'll use as far as the training. I do, of course, have a bunch of rentals at the shop that if you need help on a specific certain gun that you think is different, we can do. But as far as what I personally carry to work every day, it's just going to be these 3.